$199. That is the rumored price of the Tesla Pi phone expected in 2026. Now compare that with today's smartphones. $1,000, $1,200, sometimes even $1,600 for the latest flagship device. And yet many of those phones start slowing down after just a few years. Batteries degrade, software updates stop, storage fills up, and suddenly the phone that once felt powerful begins to feel outdated. So here's the big question. What if Tesla tried something different? Instead of building a phone designed to be replaced every 2 or 3 years, what if the Tesla Pi phone was designed to last 10 years? That is exactly the rumor gaining attention right now. A $200 Tesla smartphone built with extreme durability, satellite connectivity through Starlink, and long-term software support. But there is also another possibility. Could this simply become another upgrade trap disguised as innovation? Today we are going to break down whether a $200 Tesla Pi phone is realistic, if a smartphone could truly last 10 years, and whether this device could finally challenge the upgrade cycle created by Apple and Samsung. If you want clear and realistic analysis about Tesla technology, future devices, and the economics behind them, subscribe to the channel right now. We break down what these innovations actually mean, because the smartphone industry has trained us to upgrade constantly. But Tesla may be trying to change that. Let us begin. Why most smartphones do not last long. Before we ask whether the Tesla Pi phone could last 10 years, we need to understand something first. Why do most smartphones fail after only 2 or 3 years? Because the problem is usually not the screen, and it is not the processor either. The real problem is the system design behind modern smartphones. Keycap 1. Battery degradation. The number one reason people replace their phones is battery health. Most smartphones use lithium-ion batteries that degrade with every charge cycle. After around 500 to 800 charge cycles, many batteries drop below 80% of their original capacity. That is when users begin to notice problems such as the phone dying before the end of the day, slower charging speeds, sudden shutdowns during heavy use. Once the battery becomes weak, the entire device feels unreliable, and many phones are intentionally designed to make battery replacement difficult. That pushes users toward buying a new device. Keycap 2. Software update cutoffs. Another major reason phones become obsolete is software support. Companies typically stop providing major operating system updates after a few years. Once updates stop, several problems appear. Security vulnerabilities increase. New applications may stop working. System performance may decline. Even if the hardware still works perfectly, the software ecosystem moves on. That creates the feeling that the device is outdated. Keycap 3. Planned upgrade cycles. The smartphone industry is built around regular upgrade cycles. Every year, manufacturers release new cameras, faster processors, slightly different designs. Marketing encourages consumers to believe that last year's phone is suddenly obsolete, even when the difference between generations is often small. This creates a predictable revenue cycle for companies, but it also creates a constant replacement habit for consumers. Keycap 4. Repair is often too expensive. When something breaks on modern smartphones, repair costs can be extremely high. Replacing a screen on a premium phone can cost hundreds of dollars. Battery replacement may require specialized tools, and in some cases manufacturers restrict access to parts. When repair costs approach the price of a new phone, many people choose to upgrade instead. Now here is where the Tesla Pi phone rumor becomes interesting. What if a phone was designed differently? What if it focused on long battery life, simple repairability, long-term software support? That could break the upgrade cycle entirely. But can Tesla realistically build a phone designed to last 10 years? Before we answer that, make sure you subscribe to the channel if you enjoy deep breakdowns of Tesla technology and future devices. How Tesla could build a 10-year smartphone. Now let us explore the key question. If the Tesla Pi phone launches around $200, how could it possibly last 10 years? Because for that to happen, Tesla would need to rethink how smartphones are built. And there are several ways they could do that. Keycap 1A. Battery designed for longevity. The biggest change would likely start with the battery. Most smartphones today are designed around lithium-ion cells optimized for thinness, not lifespan. But Tesla has years of experience with battery technology from electric vehicles. If Tesla applied similar principles to a smartphone battery, we could see improvements such as higher cycle life batteries, Smarter thermal management. Software-optimized charging patterns. Tesla vehicles already manage battery health carefully to extend lifespan. A similar system inside a phone could help maintain battery capacity for many years. Some rumors even suggest Tesla could experiment with advanced battery chemistry that lasts longer than traditional smartphone cells. If that happens, the battery might survive thousands of charge cycles instead of hundreds. Keycap 2 Modular hardware design. Another way to extend a phone's life is modular design. Instead of replacing the entire phone when something fails, certain components could be easily replaced. For example, a removable battery module, replaceable camera units, upgradable storage or memory. This approach is rarely used today because companies profit from selling completely new phones. But a modular system could make long-term ownership far more practical. If Tesla wanted to break the upgrade cycle, this would be one of the most powerful ways to do it. Keycap 3 Long-term software support. Hardware longevity means nothing without software support. To last 10 years, the Tesla Pi phone would need extremely long software support. Tesla already maintains software updates for its vehicles for many years through over-the-air updates. A Tesla smartphone could follow a similar strategy. Instead of ending support after 4 or 5 years, Tesla might maintain updates for security patches, performance improvements, feature updates. Long-term software support would allow the hardware to remain useful much longer. Keycap 4 Integration with the Tesla ecosystem. Another possibility is that the Tesla Pi phone becomes deeply connected with Tesla products. For example, it could serve as a central control device for Tesla vehicles, solar energy systems, Powerwall home batteries, Starlink satellite connectivity. If the phone becomes a gateway to Tesla's ecosystem, the company has a strong incentive to keep the device functional for many years. That creates value beyond the hardware itself. Now here's the big question. Even if Tesla builds a durable phone, will consumers actually keep it for 10 years? Or will marketing pressure and new features still push people toward constant upgrades? Before we answer that, make sure you are subscribed if you enjoy detailed breakdowns of Tesla technology and future devices. Could Tesla break the smartphone upgrade cycle? Now we arrive at the most interesting part of this story. Because if the Tesla Pi phone really lasts 10 years, it does not just compete with Apple or Samsung. It challenges the entire smartphone business model. And that model depends heavily on one thing: frequent upgrades. Keycap 1 The smartphone industry runs on upgrades. Most major smartphone companies release a new device every year. And those launches are designed to convince millions of users to upgrade. You hear things like, the fastest processor ever, the best camera system yet, the brightest display, the thinnest design. But for many users, the real-world difference between yearly upgrades is often small. Yet the industry continues pushing this cycle because it drives revenue. Selling a new phone every 2 to 3 years keeps the market moving. Keycap 2 Tesla's business model is different. Tesla does not rely on smartphone upgrades for profit. If Tesla builds a phone, it would likely serve as an extension of the Tesla ecosystem. That means the company could generate revenue through software services, connectivity subscriptions, integration with Tesla vehicles, energy management tools. Instead of pushing constant hardware upgrades, Tesla could focus on long-term ecosystem engagement. In other words, the phone might be less about selling hardware and more about connecting users to Tesla services. Keycap 3A phone that improves over time. Tesla vehicles already receive over-the-air software updates. Those updates can improve things like performance, battery efficiency, new features. If the Tesla Pi phone follows the same philosophy, it could become a device that improves over time rather than becoming obsolete. That would be a major shift compared with most smartphones today. A device that feels newer every year instead of older. Keycap 4, but consumer behavior may still win. Even if Tesla builds a phone designed to last 10 years, there is another factor: consumer behavior. Many people enjoy upgrading technology. They like new camera features, new designs, larger displays, faster processors, even when their current phone works perfectly. So the question is not only whether the phone can last 10 years. It is whether people want to keep a phone for that long. Now we reach the final question. Is the Tesla Pi phone truly designed to last a decade? Or will it eventually follow the same upgrade patterns as every other smartphone? Before we answer that, Make sure you subscribe if you enjoy clear breakdowns of Tesla technology and the future of consumer devices. Built to last? Or another upgrade trap? Now let us answer the big question directly. Is the Tesla Pi phone really built to last 10 years? Or will it eventually fall into the same upgrade cycle as every other smartphone? The honest answer is somewhere in the middle. Keycap 1. The hardware could last that long. From an engineering perspective, a smartphone can absolutely last 10 years. If Tesla designs the Pi phone with high-cycle battery chemistry, durable materials, modular or reparable components, efficient power management, then the hardware itself could remain functional for a very long time. In fact, many older smartphones still work perfectly today. The problem is rarely the processor or the screen. It is the battery and the software ecosystem that usually forces upgrades. If Tesla solves those two problems, long hardware lifespan becomes realistic. Keycap 2 software support is the real deciding factor. The true test of a 10-year smartphone will be software support. If Tesla commits to long-term updates, the device could remain useful for a decade. That means continuous support for security updates, operating system improvements, app compatibility, performance optimization. Tesla has already shown a willingness to maintain software support for its vehicles over many years. If the same philosophy applies to the Pi phone, long-term usability becomes possible. Without software updates, even the best hardware becomes outdated. Keycap 3. The ecosystem strategy. The Tesla Pi phone may also survive longer because of its ecosystem role. Instead of being just a phone, it could function as a control hub for Tesla technology. Possible integrations include Tesla vehicle access and controls, Starlink satellite communication, Tesla energy systems like Powerwall, smart home connectivity. If the phone becomes an important part of Tesla's ecosystem, the company has a reason to support it long-term. That encourages durability rather than constant replacement. Keycap 4. But the upgrade temptation will still exist. Even if the Tesla Pi phone is built to last 10 years, the upgrade temptation will not disappear. Technology moves fast. New features will always appear. Better cameras, faster processors, more advanced artificial intelligence. Many users will still choose to upgrade simply because they want the newest technology. So the Tesla Pi phone may not eliminate upgrades completely, but it could slow the cycle significantly. Instead of replacing phones every 2 or 3 years, people might upgrade every 5 or 6 years. That alone would be a major shift. Final thoughts. The idea of a $200 Tesla Pi phone that lasts 10 years sounds almost unbelievable, but the concept itself is not impossible. With the right combination of durable hardware, long battery life, extended software support, strong ecosystem integration, a long-lasting smartphone could become reality. The real question is whether Tesla chooses to disrupt the smartphone industry, or whether the market pressure eventually pushes it into the same upgrade cycle as everyone else. Either way, if Tesla enters the smartphone space, it will force the entire industry to pay attention. If you found this breakdown helpful, make sure you subscribe to the channel for more deep dives into Tesla technology, future devices, and the economics behind innovation. Also leave a comment below and tell me what you think. Would you keep a smartphone for 10 years if it was built to last that long? And if you want to see where Tesla's technology is heading next, watch the next video where we break down how the Tesla Pi phone could use Starlink satellites to eliminate mobile carrier bills completely. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.